Hello and welcome to Sagrada. We are here, or no, it's not Sagrada. It's Welcome to Crossing the Streams, where we're playing Sagrada. I'm so good at this. I saw the big word on the bottom of the screen and said, "Read that." Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Crossing the Streams. This is the stream in which we play video games head to head. And as Demon Fire in chat mentioned, tonight we've got Corey, Wheeler, Heather, and of course me, barely competent over here. But I think this is a unique combination.
Your name's Kathleen last
Yeah,
time.
that one's Kathleen.
Just in case you don't know.
Who cares?
Yeah, Kathleen, Heather, Sagrada, Corey. It says it on the screen.
So good to finally meet you, Sagrada.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
And thank you to all our viewers for having us, because what we do would not be possible without the likes of you contributing to our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. No one needs to know that you give us money if that's how you feel, but thanks for doing it. But if you do, tell other people and make them give us money too. I'm trying a more direct sales pitch. What do you think?
I love it.
It's very direct. I like it.
Calls to action work, you know?
Yeah. Give us money so we don't starve.
Yay!
And so my child doesn't. Anyhow, moving on. If for those of you who are not aware, we can probably go to the gameplay view now. Thank you so much, Paul. For those of you who are not aware, Sagrada is a... oh no, everyone saw my secret things, but... Sagrada is a dice placement game where we are trying to make beautiful stained glass windows, but there's some limits to like where you can place things. There's like colors that have to be placed in certain places and dice that have to be placed in certain places. I picked the green window because green's my favorite color. So like, and then we have a big shared pool of dice. So it's kind of like a strategy placement game. When I was playing it, it sort of reminded me a little bit of Sudoku, and like, you know, you've got limitations on where certain numbers can go, right?
It just can't be right next to each other.
Like numbers and colors can't touch. Because that's too naughty for a TV.
That's right. The Lord looks upon these things and frowns, because there should be no hanky-panky in the Lord's windows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when the church commissioned us to make these windows, they were like, okay, none of the numbers or colors can touch the same color or number.
I mean, up until the 12th century, the church thought that the color yellow was heretical, sinful. Thankfully, we're in much more understanding times.
They were terrified every time they had to go to the bathroom. It's true.
Should I be prompted to make a decision by anything?
Yes, we are waiting for you, young father.
I have not been
one
prompted.
Of the 4 windows and then hit confirm.
You mean,
or is your screen just blank, just black, darkness?
No, my screen has me in front of a window.
Oh.
Where nobody has selected, but I've selected. I'm in front of the yellow and pink-ish purple.
Did you hit confirm?
I believe so. Yes.
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
So this is the game.
Okay, I'm gonna save and exit. Maybe I can come back to this game. Sorry.
Ooh. Smart.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea.
I'm just gonna resign.
I too will save and exit.
I quit.
That's it.
I think that makes you just quit the game completely. All right, online game. I'm gonna create a game. It'll be the same password.
All right.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I believe my game just completely froze, but that's okay. I think it happened when I dropped a bunch of dice on my computer at the same time.
You offended the game. It knew. Saw what you did.
Casual? Okay.
I believe a casual game mode only has 5 colors. When you get to extreme, they get up to like cyan.
It did that thing again where it brought me into the player listing without letting me finish the password.
Ah,
and my buttons are all inactive. I'm just gonna restart the game. I'll be right back.
Okay, that's
It's fine.
great. Quick question for the table. How do we feel about stained glass?
Well, it's stained for one, and that seems bad.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to have a stain on your soul or a stain on your glass.
I'm personally all for it. I think if I had a place where I could put a huge piece of stained glass, I would.
It gets everywhere.
I'm prepared to deal with the mess. I just love color.
I mean,
All right, our game is starting. I'm optimistic. All right.
Oh. Okay.
My beautiful green window's gone. We can see the gameplay view now, Paul. All right. Fingers crossed this works.
Did it let you pick? Oh god.
did.
Yes!
Yay!
It did.
So one of the things that you will notice in chat is that all of the power-ups that you can use, or the tools to, make sure that your dice are going to fit your glass perfectly, are all named after stained glass terms, which means they make no sense and have nothing to do with what they do. So the tools that we have in this game are the corked back straight edge, where we can draft a die and then place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die, but you must obey all other placement restrictions. Basically, you can, if something just is really perfect for you, you can just grab it and put it there. You'll figure out what that means. The tap wheel, you can move up to 2 dice of the same color that match the color of a die on the round track. Oh, you must obey all placement restrictions. And then the copper foil burnisher, which we can move any one die in your window, ignoring value restrictions on your pattern. Woo-wee! You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. Wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And these cards are different every game you play.
Yeah. Let's see. The copper foil burnisher seems powerful. And then we also have these additional objectives that we can play, which is row shade variety. It's rows with no repeated values, which I believe is, even though it says shade, means numerical values on the dice. Example 3, 6, 1, 2, 4 they have here are all different numbers. Medium shades, which are sets of 3 and 4 anywhere. So if you've got a 3 and a 4, that's a set of them. And then also variety, sets of 1 of each value anywhere. So if you can put together a full 6, you get 5 points. They don't have to be adjacent or anything. So you got to pay attention to the numbers for your bonus scoring objectives.
Kathleen, in your
Yes.
settings, I believe there's an option to turn on a colorblind mode.
Oh, yes. No, it's not in the video
No, it's
settings.
just
One
right at the
second.
bottom of under quit.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Of course.
Uh,
can I turn it on for the second
we'll,
game?
we'll do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
for the second game.
Sorry, I don't want to go back because it's already taken us like 15 minutes to start. But I will turn that on for the second game, I promise.
It's a loading ready run guarantee.
All right, and right now it's Ben's turn, and he has got to contemplate which dice are the dice for him.
Ooh. Where do I want to throw you?
Oh, the first move, so powerful.
Well, because you got to start around the outside edge as well.
Yeah.
You?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Do
took me
you?
it took me a very long time to figure out.
This is an interesting roll, too. There's no greens or purples in this draft.
And it's like the weird snake draft that magic people do. Like and the only people who would understand it is it's like the first person, you get one more dice than there are people. So the first person picks 1, the second person picks 2, the third person picks 3, and you'll see on the turn track you see Lunar Jade. Because Heather goes last this turn, she gets to go do 2 moves in a row.
A Rochester draft.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, you can see the turn track up at the top there.
And at the very end of turn 10, we will each have a beautiful stained glass window that looks like a pile of colorful dice,
Yes.
which is about my artistic level.
pile
anyway,
of-
so.
It'll look like a beautiful, ornate, stained glass window that has been shot at several times. I didn't want to do that, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, great. Pop.
And that one's left over for later. Hey, and now I get to go first. All right.
Oh, that's a very, very colorful roll.
Yeah, that's really helpful, I think. Oh, I can't put that there. I'm very smart.
If this is supposed to be based off of a board game, I hope the dice that you roll with are all stained glassed.
You order your copy of the board game online, and it just arrives completely destroyed.
Just a tube of shattered glass.
And shredded cardboard nestling in there. What are you supposed to snort this game? And our friend Shivam Electrotal's in chat, and he says that this is one of his favorite games.
This does hit a category of I just called it wingspan adjacent, where it's just it feels good to be playing it, you know? It's just kind of like, very nice, very good. Thank you.
If there's some way they can make the dice make bird noises, then it would be just right in there.
Oh, off to the races. I'm going to leave an Amazon review. Loved the game, hated the lack of birds.
How many stars?
Still 5.
Good.
I mean, this game slightly stresses me out a bit because it's very math based. To me, it's like it's got numbers on it, which automatically sort of makes my brain short out a bit.
I treat it like when I have been in a Magic draft where I'm just like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do and what cards are gonna show up. I guess I'll just take the one I think is pretty and figure it out later.
Fair. Another 4 left behind.
I see no one is in force then.
The 4's archetype is wide open.
Oh, if only we had another person in our drafting pool to take up the 4s and have the 4s be with them.
Just like it's a shame Beach isn't here for this. He loves to play 4s in this game. He loves to force it every draft.
Oh, well, some people are just really, really into Forza. I heard they're making a 5th one.
Look, Forza is one of the best Kamen Riders. I don't care who hears it.
Ooh. So one aspect of this, we talked about that there's those like power-up moves at the beginning. And you'll notice that each player has up in the top left hand of their board little pips. Those are the
Price you pay.
the price you pay to use. And the first time anybody uses one of them, it costs 1, and then it costs 2, and it costs 3. What's interesting, though, is when you chose your board, there's different difficulties of board. And depending on which one you chose, you got a different number of pips. So I'm assuming if you chose a harder board, it's balanced by you getting more special ability pips.
But you get
also
Chivos if you don't use the tools.
Yeah, you get points for
Ooh.
not using, for having pips left over. And the one tutorial game thing I played, because I was like, oh, these are power-ups, I should use them. And then you hit the end game, you're like, I could have used them better here. Whoops.
It's kind of nice because, like, if you can take advantage of them, great. But also, if you're just like, this seems overwhelming, I'm just going to play a dice. Also great. You don't get punished for not using them. Because these names are definitely slightly intimidating.
Is that a corkback straight edge in your pocket, or
Chad, ignore this. I definitely didn't use this joke earlier. Yeah, corkback straight edge. It's when you abstain from drugs and booze, except for bottles of wine produced before 2004. Which, of course, is when the twist-off bottle became more popular stateside after Sideways. But we don't have to get into it.
And these options suck for you.
Oh, they're real bad. It's okay. If you flub one round, there's so many more.
This is why when I was practicing playing this game, I was like, I can't pay attention to what other people are doing. I'm bad enough at playing this that I only need to pay attention to myself.
I mean, you really should take care of yourself before you look after others.
That's right. Goozle yourself before you goozle others.
True that.
Yeah.
Typically, focusing on yourself is usually going to be more beneficial than worrying about what other people are doing.
So if people are confused about the placement rules, you can't, for example, we're looking at Heather's board right now. Heather, say there is a yellow 5 that she wanted to put in the, or that yellow 3. She could put that yellow 3 in there because it doesn't contradict with like it, because you can't have two numbers that are the same touching. So she couldn't put a 5 or a 6 in that yellow spot, but she could put a 3.
Yeah, so like I can't put this 3 in the top upper left-hand corner because I don't have anything touching. All of my stained glass pieces have to touch.
Yeah.
But I could put this 3 in the yellow spaces, which would be a good spot for it because I need to fill those in. Those have to be the space that is a 3. Has to be a 3, but it can't be the yellow 3 because I've got yellow there now.
Exactly. So then you would not be able to put anything there. Your window would be incomplete. Because you can't have two of the same numbers or colors touching.
Mm-hmm.
are any of you going for that the big scoring number connected thing?
I'm gonna, you know what? Maybe, sure, if I can get there, but I'm not gonna screw myself over trying to.
The shade variety or the row shade variety?
Shade variety.
I
Sets
mean,
of
that
one
should be
of each value anywhere.
Yeah, that should be fairly a lot easier to get than the row one.
When I found I could do 2 rows, but I couldn't do better than that.
I'm trying to get the row variety for everything in every row. The row shade variety.
I've done it
rather.
against computer opponents, but you know,
We're better than that.
It's important to note with the shade variety one, it's anywhere. It doesn't have to be in that like particular shape that they show on the picture.
yeah,
That's just them showing it.
but there's 2 of them. There's the
Right,
Googled
anywhere
myself.
value one, and then there's the one that is
Wait.
actually over the row.
Yeah.
Move any die in my window, ignoring value restrictions on your window pattern. What does that mean? Wait, hold on. I'm reading my special abilities. Move up to 2 dice of the same color that match the color of a die on the round track.
Oh no.
Okay, I get that. I think. Draft a die and place in a spot that is not adjacent to another die. Okay, I also think I get that. Maybe. Value restriction on your window pattern.
They really should do Yu-Gi-Oh! The early years, where Yu-Gi-Oh! has to read all the cards and understand what he's doing.
That would be
in like a Yu-Gi-Oh game where somebody's like, "I cast magician." You can't. That's not right for this. You can't do that in this phase. What?
Yugi Moto was born a gamer. He knows all the cards.
Yeah, read the
from
text at the
any
bottom.
century.
I mean, they do that, but they just cheat. Like they just
cheat.
Yeah. People are like, Yugi, that doesn't work, and he's like, I'll make it work. And nobody's going to, with hair that big, who's going to say no?
So, for example, for talking about good and bad moves, I can put a 5 here. Well, I need to, but I should not put a red 5 here because obviously that's red and you can't have 2 adjacent dice touching, so I wouldn't be able to fill that square. But I'm just double checking. I should be able to put a purple dice here.
Yeah. And the
Yes.
game also has like if you put a dice down, you have to confirm that you're moving to your next turn, so you can undo the dice placement if you want to see it there, like if that's helpful.
Yeah. It also does like a little rainbow outline on all your playable dice, and there's nothing more heartbreaking than just getting a full row of dead dice.
Or just missing something and be like, wait a minute, why isn't the square highlighted? No, it can't be. Please. I'm begging
Not
you.
again! Bingo bongo.
Let's see. So I like... Oh, I'm not going to talk too much strategy. Perhaps that is risky, but I feel like I can find something to put there. And then I've got 2 ones. I already can't place a 1 here, so I may as well not be able to place a 1 really hard.
Move any one die in my window, as in the playing field, ignoring value restrictions on your window pattern.
Yeah,
Okay.
the numbers that are on your window.
Yes. Yes.
Ignore those.
Yes.
But
Oh,
for
I
a
will.
price.
Oh, he's doing it!
I'm moving. Wait, no. Oh, no. Please. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's no way I screwed myself over this much. It'll let me cheat? I thought it said I couldn't cheat. I mean... Wow, I did screw myself over this much. Holy smokes. My plan. My perfect plan.
Was it
No.
to put that red 5
No.
above that red 1
No, please.
by any chance?
Come on. I mean, I could put it... Okay, what if I... No, this will work.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that yellow one right next to
Yeah.
your square that has to be yellow is
Yeah, it's real bad. This is painful. Stained glass is suffering.
So it's interesting because you get points at the end of the game for not using your power-ups too. 1 point per power-up.
want the 5 or do I want the 2? I guess I'll take the 5.
God, I love that sound. It is so satisfying. Just when the dice, the little jingle and the fresh dice hitting the ground. Oh,
The sound effects on this game are good. The music's pretty nice too.
It's very non-threatening for how stained glass actually sounds.
Do you know what it sounds like to me? Is it sounds like the the Xanarkin, the Sphere dungeons in Final Fantasy X. Is what
You
the
had me at Xanarkin.
yeah.
Corey, has stained glass threatened you? Crept along in the hallways at night in your house and come upon you and threatened you?
No. Not lately. Not since
Okay.
I haven't taken my stained glass out of storage. I had a friend in high school that did stained glass, and she gave me a thing for grad.
Oh,
But I would go hang out at
Oh.
her shop sometimes and make beads.
Oh, cool.
I thought I'd go hang out with the stained glass she gave me. We'd hang out, talk, and go to the park.
Yeah. So, like, you take the glass and you, like, score it with a special tool, which is its own special high-frequency noise. And then you take, like, some pliers and you snap the glass. You just break it using all your muscles to get the shapes you like. And then there's also the sounds of, like, whatever torch you're using to melt your solder, you know? So, it also smells bad. I cannot tell you exactly what the smell is, but it's a bad smell.
Thank you for that, too. Thank you for that. I've never thought about glass smelling.
Well, it's like all of the different oil lubricant for the cutters, and then, like, you know what lead miniatures smell like?
no.
No, but I assume bad.
I assume that kind of like metallic smell. That's very hard to describe.
Yeah, the thing. Or are you
Blood.
talking about the smell that comes from your hands after you touch metal?
That one.
It's a little different. Pewter is fucking earthy or sour. Good. Corey
But
knows
there-
a lot of smells. That's
But there's
great.
there's a
That's-
DLC for this game, though, right? Where it adds all that crashing and smells.
Just different sound sets.
Yeah. They somehow successfully made the game miserable.
I feel like the whole process of making stained glass would be a lot more, open to amateurs if all stained glass windows were just like 4x5 grids of squares. The non-square aspect of the stained glass window, I think, is probably the part that people have the most trouble with.
Yeah, and then some badass comes along during the Renaissance is like, what if we made a circular window?
You're
all
ruining it
the
for
art-
everyone.
All the stonemasons are like, God damn that man and his drawings.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Kevin, did you have to give us more work?
Well, I just did it like the contractor, the person who is going to give us the money wanted it. They said they wanted it in a circle. They wanted something different than what everyone else has, and they don't really care that it's not structurally sound.
I'd like to think that somewhere there's some architect, and she's like, "No, I've done the math. It's fine. It's you guys that are wrong."
Okay. I've given it a think. And stained glass smells like a machinist's shop and sounds like bones breaking or dentistry.
Hardcore.
This is such a peaceful, tranquil game.
Ting! Sparkles, harp noises.
Look, the children today crave blood, and we've got if the game's not going to give it to them, we're going to put it in their minds anyhow. Evocative imagery.
Really like the idea of someone going around to these really like peaceful, lovely, soothing games and then just dropping a reality bomb on them. Like watching Wingspan, you're like, birds die after 8 months. Bye, and they just leave or something like that.
Many birds eat other birds.
Most of these birds are actually on the endangered list and don't exist anymore.
Yeah. Climate change is killing these birds.
And you're helping it. Okay,
Yeah.
bye. What? This is terrible. Move up to 2 dice of the same color that match the color of a die on the round track.
So you can do red.
Or green.
You might have trouble doing green.
Dice rack, you failed me again. Draft a die and place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die.
That
Got
seems
it.
good.
That's pretty good. I don't know if it helps me here. That's the unfortunate part.
Not really.
What did I do? Yeah, let's do that. Oh crap, it's my turn again.
Right? That double turn's actually really awful sometimes.
I agonized so long about the first play, and then all of a sudden I have to make another one.
Okay.
Decisions.
Well, well, well.
Back at the Krispy Kreme again. What you gonna do?
I've promised chat that I'll stop saying that whenever I come back from break.
Back at
Really?
it at Krispy Kreme?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know you were doing that.
I just hit the button and was back at it again. It's like a reflex.
I used to say that all the time, and then tried to stop it by changing it to back at it again, not unlike I were at Krispy Kreme. But then I just started doing that, and now I just sound like an absolute sicko.
Not unlike your Krispy Kremes.
Maybe that's what the guy says in the video when he says back at it again, not unlike one would be at Krispy Kreme, and then somersaults through a stained glass window.
Decision.
I kind of like going forth because I only have to do a big think once. Gotta save that brain power, otherwise it overheats.
Man, it's already too hot outside.
It is warm out. What happened?
I could tell you, but it'd be really depressing.
Yeah, they moved the sun closer. It was in the news, but it might have been like buried because it was a busy day or something.
Yeah. You had to talk about the pandemic and all the...
Yeah. Boring stuff.
Well, these dice are dreadful.
Can you imagine if this game had 20-sided dice and something, I guess, bigger than 4x5 at that point?
Oh, please no.
That's like, there's Rubik's Cubes, and then there's like complicated Rubik's Cubes.
Yeah,
for
Mr. Cubes. I've seen
novelty
those.
people who are more ambitious than me.
Oh wait, no. Then commit that turn, and now commit this turn.
I like the little row of colorful ones we had there. Just
Nobody wants a 1.
Yeah, ones, get out of here. You're only good for 2 things
Snake
that
eyes.
give points.
And
No, I if you check the rules, Snake Eyes is not one of the points bearing.
Snake eyes.
What I don't understand about people saying 2 ones is snake eyes is because if you look at a snake, their eyes are on the opposite side of their head, right? So at no point do you put up 2 1 dice and you see the front profile of a snake looking at you, right? Like you only ever see one snake eye at a time. So surely why not cat's eyes or other normal eyes? Why don't we just roll 2 ones and say, normal eyes?
I think it's the S sound. As
Normal-
like a fun thing to say.
Normalize.
The guy who came up with that also did a bunch of work, like putting googly eyes on snakes,
Yeah.
so they looked like they were looking forward.
And they're like, what are you putting on my nose? Right?
Then we're like, these dice don't have any heat pits on them. Not a snake at all. These dice don't have scales. They don't shed or eat live or dead mice.
I mean, I've been on the internet. I'm sure I could get a few of those options on dice.
Dice that eat mice?
What?
Mice
yeah,
dice.
I could probably find something.
What?
What?
Did anybody else's game just do a thing?
No. Well,
No.
now it did.
Yeah, it's got a.
Yeah.
Oh,
No!
Did we lose? I think we lost connection.
No, maybe we can
Couldn't connect.
my
the game.
games.
What?
It might still be running. Actually,
I-
yeah.
Yeah.
It should still be up there.
I think I can get back into it.
Join game. Come on.
Why won't you let me join?
There are no available games. Join.
My games.
No!
Join game.
Why is this game so
What?
mean to us?
Oh
no!
man! I felt
Yeah.
like I was doing real good.
People do have a good point that it's a good time to switch to colorblind mode, which is now on. So online, create a game. Nope, join a game. My games. This
Yeah,
one.
can anyone get into that?
No.
Because
None of us could get into that.
Like the game
Why
is
could
there.
we-
Clearly, it knows that the game is going on.
Ah.
So
We were like 3/4 of the way through the game
I
too,
know.
and I hadn't made any mistakes that I noticed.
So we were clearly all gonna get the same score. Tie game.
I'm willing to accept the win on that one.
Split the packs. We each get to take 2 dice home.
I'd
Is that
split.
how that works?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I was losing, so I'll split.
Yeah, I would actually prefer to fight it out. I think I was
Collusion.
doing okay. This is okay. It's not Steam. Oh, I think I think these servers might be having issues
Yeah.
because I can't resign from the other game that we couldn't leave. Well,
Do you want to quickly try like just rebooting the program?
yes,
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna switch back to the booth shot here.
that sounds good. I'm gonna quit the game. Yes.
We could just pretend we're still playing in like described video.
We've done that before and it's worked really well. Where the heck
It-
is Steam on Graham's desktop?
Everybody has a perfect memory of where all your dice were, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if we can get the same game back, then it will be fine.
Oh,
I tried to join and it would not let me.
It's
it's thinking. Oh, no,
nah,
it's not
it
thinking.
like thinks a little bit longer, but it's still not letting me.
Do we crash the server?
Are we that powerful?
Do we have to get IT on the phone?
Oh, it's letting me join.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Hacker voice,
Okay.
I'm in.
It's thinking. Oh! It did it!
I'm getting a spinning die. Yes!
Looks like we just high rolled that one.
Do you
So
share
the
your,
solution was to
connection
just
Oh, yes.
try the
Sorry,
same
Paul.
thing over and over again until it works.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep,
perseverance.
Just like all gamers.
Just have to be stronger than the machine.
All right. Paul, do you have that now? Huh,
Yeah.
yes, he does.
All
Thank
right.
God.
Cool. I can
We-
pick 3 ones.
Oh, I see. I like the little patterns on your dice now. Cool.
Oh, that's what it did for colorblind mode.
That makes sense.
Ah, okay.
What did it do?
There's
It
little,
gave
like,
Kathleen patterns.
yeah, we got moire patterns, basically, or like manga tone, essentially.
Screen tones.
Yeah.
Moray manga tone?
Memento Mori manga tone.
Memento Mori. You are not the father.
Oh, finally a 6. Waiting for you.
Oh, are we on a different... Has the game updated beyond a certain point?
We are on your turn.
Ah, it's not telling me we're on my turn.
Oh, really?
Your little
Yeah.
green circle that goes next to your name is dark.
Ah.
I'll jump back in. My
Wheeler found a
games.
secret game. A side game.
Ah, you're back.
Oh no, I'm playing against 3 of the devs. They want revenge.
I didn't realize we were playing unstable.
Okay. Oh, it's turboing these dice. Sorry, it's just very quickly going through all the plays that were made.
Oh, wow.
Maybe the game was just upset that there's only red and green up top there.
It's not Christmas, despite all this Bell music you're listening to.
I mean, once we get to September, I'm sure all the stores will convert to Christmas and Halloween at the same time.
A pox on their houses. I mean,
Maybe we don't need more boxes in the world.
oh,
right
that's
now.
true.
Yeah, a meteorite will suffice.
Yeah, meteorite.
A meteor
far
on their
more,
houses.
Humane at this point.
Yeah, just dodge it.
Is this a better? Yeah, I like that play. Wait, do other areas not have Christmas sales the day after the 4th of July? Says Fair Grim, who's joining us from hell.
Craft stores will have them that way because they expect crafters to actually be working on their stuff months and months in advance.
Yeah, I would argue a craft store is the only store that's allowed to bring in seasonal decor like 3 months early. Right? Because you need time to do your crafts.
Yeah.
What
Or
about
you
the
still
Christmas
do them at the
store?
last minute. You get them really cheap.
Oops.
Oh, you used your
What
cork back
did that
straight
die
edge.
do wrong? Why is it so far away from all your other dice?
Placed in the
It
corner.
smells.
Oh,
It threw up on itself earlier because it was feeling very anxious, and now it smells a little bit like, I mean, it's just got that sour, tangy, bad yogurt smell.
gross.
I hope that was evocative.
Oh. 1, 2. Wow.
Wow, you've got a
Sure got
limited
a.
options.
Yeah.
That's
just one.
That's it.
Yeah, just one play to make here. I could cash in some of my abilities, but I'm running low.
We end up with red and green on the track again.
Maybe we just really don't like red and green. We're much more into blue.
It's funny though, because at least one of the powers directly references the track, and so it makes that power way less useful.
Yeah, this one track power is it's not cutting it.
Time to make some sacrifices. This is like every crafting experience I've ever had. You start with a really good plan and then you end up somewhere completely different because it just was less frustrating that way.
I don't care if I get 0 points. I don't like these dice.
Everybody's now going like we're at the point of we're at like the deep in the tank point of the game. I think where it's like, oh, I've got like so few options left,
Only so many to make, and oh my
and
goodness.
none of them good at this point, unfortunately.
Well, sure. Oh shoot.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that'll be fine. It's like, haha, I made my play. Oh no, it's still my turn.
oof.
My dice are dark. Got some dark dice.
The dark dice rises. I'm sorry, I should have kept that to myself.
Guess I have to do this.
Oh,
Oh. Hello. I'm back.
Got real deep in the tank.
That look of like out of focus, but your edge is still nice and tight because of the green screen. It's very weird.
Uh-oh. It won't let me do that. So I have to make a spot for myself to put a die. Uh-oh. Got a lot of conflict now that
Oh,
I
no.
look at it.
A lot of conflict.
Oh yeah, you do not have a lot of
Oof.
options going on there. Or any, really.
Yeah. I mean, I'm allowed to skip. Or I can just not
yeah, you
play.
can just not play, and then you will have an empty space at the end of the game. You'll lose a point. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, that's, I think, better than trying to figure out where I could put a purple piece.
Yes. Wait a minute, what?
Oh no.
Right?
Oh
What
no.
am I missing?
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh god, no! Wait,
Yeah.
The
The more you
five.
look at it, the worse it gets.
I think
everybody
Oh,
call
no.
five's your only option out of those three.
it's like the
I mean, you have an option.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
I could run away. We got a whole nother round.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
No, you know what? That fine. Just get up there.
I know it ruins your whole like line point.
Well, we got more options for the second power now.
Finally,
All
that was my
right.
plan all along.
I feel like this we're at now the point where the hate drafting could come into play.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or the cooperation.
Well, for example, I'm not taking the 6 because I don't need it, and I know a lot of people do.
And,
So
and
generous.
God bless you for it. I know Corey mentioned not wanting to take the 6 either, and
Did I?
I think
best
so.
option?
I think so. You were agreeing with Heather about how much neither of you didn't want the 6.
There's so many threes.
You see, it's hard because it's green, and
But you can't even play the 6.
Oh, she can.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, it's still on Kathleen's window for me. Oh,
whoop.
okay.
Let's face it, I would have definitely taken that 6 either way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had no chance. No chance whatsoever.
And they didn't give us any, like, I know there are powers sometimes where it's like you could roll the dice and then change its value.
And we don't
did
have that.
Not get any of those, so that's not helpful.
No.
Yeah, it decided to just give us bad powers.
Yeah, absolutely dreadful, horrendous, disgusting. I can't even do anything.
Maybe we all end up missing a space at the end of this game.
I move
Isn't-
All still apprenticing.
Isn't there the one that you can place something with
ignoring
the number?
You can move something ignoring the
Yeah.
number?
You can move it, and you can put it where it doesn't need to be, where it should be. And then, yeah, there's the move up to 2 dice of the same color that match a color of a dice on the round track. I don't know what that means, like, really, in context of this game. You know what I mean?
So there's the round track at the top. There are dice in it of various colors. And so this would let you move 2 dice that match a color that's available on the track.
Oh, right. So if you don't have that color in the track, you can't move those colors on your board.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God,
you
I'm
can
gonna-
definitely move everything except blue.
But do I lose more points if I do this? Because I'm not. I lose 2 points if I use my copperfoil burnisher.
You have a move that you... Oh, no, you don't.
No. Oh god. Oh god. No.
How much do you lose for an empty space?
1 point.
Yeah, just
One.
like a low amount. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's
but
not,
I'm-
like, super punitive or anything.
1, 2, 1, 2. And so if even playing another 3 doesn't let me play the other ones. So it doesn't let me do anything.
It would just spend your points, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's a bit of
This-
a pisser for sure. Oh.
This is harder to play against people.
Yeah.
Which usually makes sense, right? You know.
Yeah, I absolutely trounced the computer every time. 100% win rate. Definitely.
Warm up round. Warm up round.
It's fine.
Yeah, we had to let the servers warm up so that we could get some real gaming
Yeah.
out of it later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I like. Nice.
Hey!
Oh no.
Somebody got there.
Saved it till the end. Ruined my plans for what I was going for score-wise, but whatever.
Oh no.
Pachow.
I was hoping I'd just get a second 6 to put in the other square, and that didn't happen. The six of rolls was not happening.
Look, sometimes a window just comes with a hole in it. All right.
It's extra ventilation. Right.
If I just completed the one more row.
3s and 4s.
I was getting like a lot of 3s, but not 4s to go with the set, which is
Oh.
And Kathleen was going
Oh.
for blues.
Yeah.
Mine were greens.
Mine was yellow.
That's why I picked that 6.
Destroyed. I got the lowest score even though I completed my window because I didn't pay attention to the stuff enough. So that is Sagrada. So that is Sagrada. We're going to take a short commercial break and we're going to come back in about 5 minutes with more hot pain on pain action. Shh. So stick around, folks. We'll be back after this short break. Hello, and welcome back to Crossing the Streams, the stream in which we play video games online head-to-head in some kind of tete-a-tete melee. I think I'm just reading the actual description of what happens now. But I'm disguising it as welcoming banter. Thank you for joining us here. If you came in late to the stream, myself, Heather, Wheeler, and Corey are all playing Sagrada, which is a dice placement stained glass window making game. And it's very fun, but it has some online issues. But it looks like everyone's been able to join the game. Thank God.
well, I mean, we
It's
were
too
able
early to
finish
celebrate.
that last game.
Yeah.
It's might be indicative that in the lobby there are literally no other games currently running.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Take the one that looks super hard to do.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get into this.
I've chosen Symphony of Light.
I'm choosing Chromatic Splendor.
Oh, interesting. You have different choices too.
Yeah, everybody makes different windows.
I'm restarting my game.
That's real hardcore mode.
Ben has chosen Cry a little.
It's just this.
I
Thing,
can't-
it's just a stained glass window with no panes in it. It's just all empty.
I'll choose death.
Yeah.
Online. Great. Please let me join.
All right, your light's green now.
Perfect.
Oh,
I'm in.
yes. Busted says, no pain, no gain after all.
I expect a lot of painful puns out of tonight. Mostly that one. The one where you
Colorful
use pain a lot.
language.
Ooh.
All right. Our tools now are
Eglamize?
the Elgamize brush. Of course, Elgamize. This is a good crossword word, though. Move any one die in your window, ignoring color restrictions on your window pattern. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. So it has to still be adjacent and all of that, but you can ignore color restrictions. So that's cool. I've also got the glazing hammer, which is reroll all the dice in the draft pool. This may only be used on your second turn before drafting. I don't-
Ooh.
Yeah, so like that first roll run through, it's the second time you pass through.
Oh.
I think is what they mean.
Right. So not on your first run, because then you could screw everyone else, I guess, but it gets you out of being screwed. That seems powerful. We've also got the corked back straight edge back again, because it was so popular. You can draft a die and then place it in a spot that's not actually adjacent to another die. Imagine that. Say you've got that perfect thing, just grab it, put it in.
So next time somebody tries to sell you a stained glass window, you can look at it and thoughtfully go, is it eglamized?
Yeah. I don't even know what alchemize means.
Well,
We also have public. We also have some public objectives. We get 5 points for every column we have that has no repeated colors. This is my kind of objective. I can hit that. We, as usual, get 2 points for having sets of 3s and 4s, medium shades, and then we also get 2 points for pairs of 5s and 6s.
So 1s and 2s can go to hell. Nobody
Yeah.
likes it.
We're gonna shunt them off a lot, I'm sure.
Ver éclaircisé is a French term referring to the process of applying both a design and gilding onto the rear face of glass to produce a mirror finish.
Ooh.
What does that have to do with putting something where it doesn't belong? Or no, with moving something around? Nothing.
I feel like they just had a big list of glazing terms and then just applied them randomly to the power-ups.
I would watch a Netflix show about Jesus, Heather, that's an ambitious window.
Yeah, I told you, I picked the hardest one it could give me.
Holy moly.
I was not joking about that. All right, well,
I would
let's start with that.
I'd watch a Netflix show about glazing glass, like windows and stuff.
Yeah, because there was some stuff about like glass blowers. There have been things, but not about stained glass or anything like that.
All right, well, I get to move twice, though. That's very fun. I've got to start at the edge, right? Well,
I know, right? It's like you
and
look at those
chill.
colors in the middle there, and I too am like, oh man, I could fill in that
perfect place to start.
It's the first thing you learn when making a stained glass. Is try to put the glass into the middle of the window at the beginning. Doesn't get you very far.
Doesn't everyone do their puzzles that way? Start with the middle, not the
Yeah.
edge.
That makes more sense.
Get ready for turn 2, Kathleen.
I know. Oh, wait. Whoops. All right, fine. Well, I'll do that, and then I'll do the other thing. I didn't like that move that much anyhow. Well, but I'm committed to making it now.
The thing where like your first move on your first turn, you're like, put it in. Oh, I'm so dead.
Yeah,
I
you
did
know
this
what?
wrong.
The first turn's really important. Actually, maybe don't even acknowledge that because I absolutely got destroyed last game score-wise. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna stop. Wait, I'm not. I'm gonna stop pretending to be the Sagrada champion commentator.
And here we have Wheeler with a very simple choice.
Well, I could use one of my abilities. I won't, but I could.
Choose the one or the one, and which one? The red one?
I think I'm going to have to go with the red one.
Butts. Well, your lucky day. I choose 2.
Gotcha.
Ooh, I get to double dutch. Okay.
Just think
God,
about
it's
it
like-
slowly.
It's like defusing a bomb.
I don't know. I played the defusing the bomb game with Corey and Kate a long time ago, and it involved a lot more yelling than this.
Yeah, this is that gif of the lady with the math.
Oh. I understood that reference. Yeah. Oh, crap.
Wait. Oh.
No, this is okay. This actually works. Will it let me take back my turn?
Yes.
Oh, God bless you, Sagrada. Oh,
Right?
and I'll do it immediately again.
It's like having an undo in Photoshop.
Why do I keep choosing the hardest tile? I'm not trying. I have a problem. Ooh, that's kind of spicy.
Look, it's the only way you
No.
feel alive.
It's all that Dark Souls or Bloodborne or whichever one you ended up playing, isn't it?
It's how. Why not both? It's how I get my kicks. No, that's bad. Oh, actually, that's not bad. No, that is bad.
That's exactly what I would have done.
I think this is fine. That goes to that, and then that. But I could put that there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
great.
don't.
Wait, what? What? Wait. Sorry. Why did it?
Because you
Oh,
got to
'cause
commit
it's-
your turn. You got to be like, okay, now go to my next turn.
No, but why is it hovering over the usage of my brush, right? Because like when I slogged this there, it retracted the other die, right?
Because you haven't pushed like if that's where you want to put your die, you put the little green. You push the little green arrow.
I didn't. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you know you were really excited about having 2 turns in a row.
See,
There
this is
you
why.
go.
This
Yes.
is why. Thank you. This is why I can't play dice games anymore.
Art is hard,
It's very hard.
especially when there's restrictions involved.
Ooh. Yes. Yes. Okay, everyone, we have to work together to get a 3 at the top of the track at the end of this round. All right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Wait. Maybe. Do we get extra points if we do that?
I don't
No.
think so, but flavor-wise, always.
I mean, I don't think we have any 7 dice.
I mean, that just means that after we hit 7, we go back to 5. Start playing in reverse.
Oh. Oh no.
Well.
God, I feel like I'm going to throw up. Never mind. Yeah, this will do.
That's fine. It's a move that
Hey,
doesn't
it's-
immediately screw you.
That's dice.
So Corey gets 2 moves here. Which
Oh.
means she's gonna have a big double think.
Big double think. It's gonna have to
We,
spend a lot of time in the pool here.
We double dip you in the think tank.
Occupado.
So,
Oh, you don't want to go in there. I just had a big double think. 2 turns of dice in a row. Oof.
oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. It is. Wheeler has made some dice enemies
No kidding.
today.
You could re-roll them,
Blue 3, come on.
but it's probably not worth using that unless you're goozled and you have a double turn, right?
Yeah.
You're totally fine. What's the
Yes,
problem?
He's
How am
got
I
one-
fine?
It's got one move and it's not good.
Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you.
It's
It's the worst move in dice game history. Oh, you've got it. Well, I want to. No, that's bad. Oh, that's also bad. Although that's kind of good. Sorry. Oh, wait, hold on.
I
Never
don't
mind.
watch a lot of Friday Night Paper Fights. Is this what happens there too? It's just like a lot of staring at cards, going,
Yeah.
no, not
Players
that
have to
one."
have a double think a lot of the time.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, that's so hard.
For that, it's agonizing not getting it right. Knowing it's not right.
Oh, I'm
there's-
stupid. I should have put that 6 here. I wanted to put that
Yeah.
there.
Someone in the Discord posted like that 5-hour commander game we did at Moonbase Mark IV.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that one.
Yeah.
Some of those math games seem like a lot. How you don't have a calculator out there? Pick the 2 or the 2.
Sorry. Oh, I was supposed to leave that 3 for everybody else.
Well, next time. All right.
Yeah.
Well, no, for the up top. But
Yeah,
it's
for
fine.
the top.
It's fine. It's not.
Up top.
Just means we won't unlock the secret extra level, like the bonus level where we get like extra coins.
Yeah, we won't
or
get the
resources.
additional cutscene at the end where there's like just a whistle sound from a character that we all know who it is, and then we can be like, ah, yes, I'm glad I spent all that time collecting costumes. Not bitter.
Remember me? Old Man Dice Lore. We summoned you. Good to see you, kids. Now you have to fight me.
You've unlocked boss rush mode. Everyone loves a boss rush mode in a video game, right?
I think the worst part of video games are story and world building and character development.
See some pure mechanics.
Yep.
I don't
So
know.
you
I
are-
find myself really emotionally invested in these dice.
I mean, I was just gonna say there is a calculator duel game. That has nothing but mechanics. I think it came out a week or 2 ago.
A calculator duel game?
Yeah, for the Switch, it's a multiplayer calculator game. It kind of runs like Countdown.
Ooh.
I think that's the right show. The one
Battle
where you have to try and do your math
calculator.
real fast in your head to make all the numbers make thing.
Oh my god. It's an arithmetic fighting game?
Oh no.
The only arithmetic fighting game that I will accept is Math Blaster.
What? Not Number Muncher?
Well,
You don't like the Muncher?
no. No,
Oh,
I
Corey.
reject.
Oh, Corey, I don't think we can be friends anymore.
If it has to be this way, then it has to be this way.
That's fair. All right, I'll write up the contract on the weekend so that we can make it official.
Sarah wants to play Street Fighter 5, but Kevin has Street Fighter 3. Kevin's Street Fighter 3 is Turbo Edition. So...
When will the 2 Street Fighters meet?
How many quarters does Susan need to acquire to beat his ass at the arcade?
Oh, I'm super excited for the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Also actually known as Sonic the Hedgehog 3, as pointed out in chat.
I just want to
Oh.
hear someone say Chaos Emeralds in a movie.
Like, you can't tell me you're not excited about Knuckles showing up.
Yeah, are you
So
not?
excited. I want him to fly with his hair.
Right? Yes. Do the gliding. Must be done.
I can't wait to hear Idris Elba say, "I must find the Chaos Emeralds."
Right?
Jump off a cliff, do the glide, and then Pumpkin Hill starts playing in the background. Now that's
And he
worth a
says
ticket.
ineffable and like disappears in a puff of glitter.
Yeah.
One of my friends on Twitter was looking at the promo image for that, which is just like Knuckles' glove with the two things, but it looks like the glove is leather and just full of like cotton. So you could just see how the knuckles would indent, just like puff. It's got like teddy bear hands.
I'm not sort of prepared to live in a world where the Sonic the Hedgehog movie franchise isn't actually that bad, and it's kind of fun.
It's alright.
Yeah,
I mean, the
like,
first one at least is alright. I can't speak to the sequel yet.
it had some like compelling people in it that are fun to watch.
Okay, who ordered all these 4s?
Well, you're the one who said Forza was good, so I'm assuming it's you.
My love of Kamen Rider again. Alright.
Good. Good. Good.
I believe Jim Carrey is coming back for the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie, right?
I mean, I don't think...
At the end of that movie, I was actually invested in Robotnik's adventures in Mushroom Land. I wanted to see what would happen next.
Whoa, spoilers. Some of us are still trapped in Mushroom Land.
All right, options.
It does say that James Carrey will be indeed in Sonic 2.
It's good.
Sorry,
I hope they really
Sonic the Hedgehog.
They really let him go loose, because I felt like he was better the more into the movie we got, where they just let him be a cartoon as opposed to trying to pretend not to be a cartoon at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need Jim Carrey not having human conversations with people, but just alone in front of a green screen, going at it.
Yeah,
Just
dancing around.
I need him.
In the evil lair, marked evil lair. Yeah.
I need him screaming at those two robots. The one that's like a chicken, and the other one that's like an old coffee container. Like from the
What were
animated
their
series.
names? I used to know that.
Some chicken and bucket of bolts. Grounder and
Oops.
Scratch.
Right.
fair.
Grounder.
Of course.
Scratch, really. Huh.
Yeah, and I need Jim Carrey to say Pingus. Snooping as usual. I see.
I mean, I personally prefer the Saturday morning Sonic the Hedgehog with a little bit of the more serious look, but for this movie series, I would definitely prefer the more lighthearted Sonic stuff to hit.
Sonic
not-
has never been lighthearted.
Watch Sonic Underground and then tell me that
Their mom is dead in the opening
she's
song.
not dead. She's just not around.
She's upstate.
And they sing a fun song every episode that is frankly a terrible song, but it's upbeat, therefore it must be silly.
Ooh. Add the new Sonic movie. They bring in the Sonic Underground characters, but they only speak in French
Okay,
to keep it canonical.
I'm good with that. Look forward to Manic and Sonia's French voices.
I think I just screwed up. I think I overthought my move so bad that I circled back around to the first thing I did, which was stupid. Like, I was like, oh, wait, don't do that. Oh, well.
The dice game has a way of getting into your head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Truly. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, we also need Sonic's uncle, but do we want like robot uncle or
Sonic has an
non-robot?
uncle?
Yeah, Sonic's uncle. He got roboticized, but he's still okay. His brain's still in there somehow.
The Sunkle.
You mean Knuckles? Sonic.
Sunkle Knuckles.
Oh god. Sorry, all the Sonic lore scared my dog.
Should. It's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's why I wanted to put that blue 4 there, because I wanted to make sure I could get my color bonus. Then I was like, no, but if I stick 2 red ones there, I'll have more options later. Ah, piss. I've screwed up like 2 of these boards now, of my columns now. Fool.
This
Can you
game, I
imagine
mean,
how satisfying a table flip of this game would be.
Oh, so satisfying, I'm sure.
Yeah.
glass shattering everywhere.
Children screaming and crying. Dogs howling.
Dice
get so-
cackling in the background.
Yeah. I can't play any of those there. I just want to do this.
I
Get it
like
over
that,
with.
that someone in the chat said that Sonic movie wouldn't have the rating to let Sonic fans have what they really want. But I'd like to point out the first Sonic movie, they showed his feet a little. So I think they'll go all the way next time.
Hmm.
Like full frontal?
Like he'll be pregnant?
Full under.
Oh.
It's that foot sole. Never want anyone to see your foot sole. That's how they steal it. That's why we keep them connected to the ground or covered in shoes and socks.
Well, that row's already screwed. So if I put that there... Put it up here. Hi, I'm taking the longest possible turns because I'm like, oh, I'm so bad at this game.
No, it's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, please.
We're all having a good time and a great conversation.
I haven't been listening. My brain can only process one input at a time.
Well,
so-
now it's your time to like express what you really want to see from the Sonic movie.
Oh,
Chat, I'm not workshopping the bit. I'm deciding whether or not I want to attempt a Sonic impression. I don't think I do.
Hey y'all, I like chili dogs. Whoop whoop.
I mean,
Yes.
Sonic? Where
My name
is he?
Sonic Wolf.
I don't think
I
I feel.
don't know if Sonic has like a canonical voice.
I mean,
Oh,
there's the voice actor.
you mean
Right?
head? There's a head canonical voice for Sonic.
Isn't he just like, hey guys, let's go fast?
That's very good.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
is
good.
that is very good. Have you done
Like,
that
that's what
before?
Feels very 90s
Oh.
voice cartoon voice.
I'm being made fun of.
No, I'm serious.
What 90s nostalgia is hot right now, Kathleen?
I have
It
never
is
done
a
a so-
very.
I haven't seen this movie. I don't know what he sounds like.
You honestly got very close on the first try.
It was pretty good. But there's also been like a couple TV shows, so there have been a few voice actors that
That's
have
true.
performed the role of Sonic the Hedgehog.
The role of Sonic the Hedgehog tonight will be performed by Jaleel White.
Only in the best case scenario.
The role of every hedgehog today will be played by Jaleel White.
I think it's hard having a middle name, the.
Where do you put the comma? Like, is it Hedgehog, comma, Sonic the, or the
It's
Hedgehog?
like Winnie the Pooh. No, it's mostly like said one word.
Yeah, you'd fill it out, so you'd have to have it all in the first name column, otherwise it gets all screwed up.
So, Sonic the Hedgehog and Winnie the Pooh just have a single name, like a share?
It's like they're mononymous, like they have mononyms. It's like Madonna, right?
Madonna, Cher, Knuckles,
Yes, exactly. We all know who you're talking about.
Tails. Oh my god! There's this
Baxter.
trend.
Well, Tails is Tails miles per hour.
Yeah. His middle
What?
name is Purr.
What is
Hi.
it short for?
Paralysis.
I know.
Very good.
Hi, buddy. How are you? Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Was that Big the Cat? That's the only Sonic character that's a cat that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Other than Knuckles.
I spent a lot of time researching Echidna as a kid because of Knuckles.
I wanted
That's a
to have
good-
extendo legs like Bunny.
Bunny was cool.
Blaze the Cat? Never heard of it. OCs don't count.
Rouge the Bat is kind of like a cat.
I'll allow it.
I am going to admit I know less about Sonic than the average person online, it seems. And I'm okay with that. Like, you can't be an expert in everything.
I read a lot of Archie comics.
Oh man, I miss those.
You can still read them if you want, Heather. No one's stopping you.
My lifestyle.
You can never go back.
Time,
You can't relive
all
your
these things.
first time.
There is going to be a garage sale with a moldering box of Archie comics for 25 cents a pop somewhere in Oak Bay right now. And you can go, look at them and go, boy, attitudes towards dating sure have changed, thankfully.
That's the thing. I've gone back to some of the older shows that I like as a kid. I'm like, oh yeah, the show with a bunch of T-Rexes in it, all wearing top hats and being 1950s. That show was cool. Oh wow, this show was not cool. Ah.
The show's aged terribly.
So I'm gonna just keep my precious memories in my brain. Perfect.
Agreed.
Was that Cadillacs and dinosaurs?
Maybe?
That's the closest thing I can think of. Dinosaurs in top hats.
I think it was just called T-Rexes. Or T-Rex or something.
There was a T-Rex, yeah.
They were-
Anyway,
they
I
were
think
like,
Sonic's relationship with Sally Acorn was pretty okay for the time.
It was alright. I mean,
Even after her father got corrupted by the Chaos Emeralds. Like... He stood by her and helped her out.
Is this all real, by the way?
Who knows?
the Sally Acorn? Yes.
Mm-mm.
Well, no. The second part of that. The Chaos Emeralds corrupting.
I think so. It's been a while since I've read those.
How many different, timelines are there in this?
Chat, can you quickly, sketch us up a map of
Okay, well,
Sonic
the,
timelines?
Sonic, known as Sonic Sat AM, or Saturday Morning Cartoons, is basically based upon the Archie comics Sonic. So most of that's the same. The one with Grounder and Scratch in it is kind of its own thing as well. And then you've got Sonic Underground, which is also very much its own thing. Sonic Boom is kind of also its own little divided thing of a 3D Sonic thing now, which is okay. And then there's, I guess, I'm not sure how the games get divided up into their own sections or if they're all considered a continuous timeline.
I think 2D and 3D are split.
I think so, yeah. But they have
And
those
Dark
games that-
Brotherhood, the BioWare
going
game,
forward. Yeah,
is
that
definitely
one-
in its own little pocket
Yeah.
universe.
I think one universe has chows in it, and one does not.
This was incredibly insightful and helpful. Thank you so much. I know so much now.
Holy moly.
No, I'm not going to ask this. Never mind.
Oh yeah, if you've got other inquiries, yeah, just feel free to.
Okay, so has Sonic ever gone to like Riverdale?
Yes.
Or has any have any of them gone to
Obviously. Jughead eating rings. This writes itself.
Maybe like an Archie's Weird Mystery crossover, I could see it.
back at home? These are made of onion.
Yeah, exactly. Onion rings here are terrible.
Call me, Sega. Call me.
As you can tell, Ben and I are like professional comedic writers.
Yeah. Just in a writing room for 5 hours. We gotta make Sonic and Jughead have to eat chili dogs, and there's gotta be stakes somehow.
They have to have a competition, an eating competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably how they would do it. I mean, Archie kind of just dabbles in everything. We've got like weird mysteries, so rules don't really apply and everything can reset all the time. We've got the time travel saga, so that you can have the difference between whether or not he marries Veronica or Betty, so you can not have to pick.
I remember
Really?
when I was a kid, this was because obviously my sort of consumption of Archie comics was based on what I saw in the grocery store, like checkout line, right? But I remember when I was a kid, there was this whole thing. Archie's finally going to choose between Betty and Veronica, and I never got to like get bought any of these like comics or anything like that. Do I only have?
I don't think he really
That's
ever chooses
fine.
in those.
No,
Like
he
the-
ends up with Cheryl Blossom because, of course, I was reading them in the checkout line with so I could I'd never get bought them, so I'd like skim them as quickly as I could to find out what was happening while I was waiting to get we're waiting to leave the store. And yeah, he ended up with Cheryl Blossom, and even like young Kathleen was like, "What a cop out!"
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
There's several, like, it's been 50 years and he's still in high school. There's a few different variations of the Archie's finally gonna pick the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
and
still
most of the time he just doesn't.
yeah. He goes
Like
out with Jughead, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go on a friend
The
date."
time travel one I referenced came out only a few years ago. We were all adults when that one came out.
No,
And
The one where
it-
Dilbert goes, or Dilton.
Dilbert.
Dilton, yeah.
Yeah, Dilbert. Dilton.
So basically shows him what his life would be like with either one, and it's what you expect. At least from what I read. I only read like maybe the first two.
How about a story where Archie, it's a classic Betty versus Veronica, and then Archie chooses himself, and he goes on a path of self-discovery and not having to constantly be in relationships to get self-worth. And then
That
he
might just
meets
be a
Sonic
fan
the
fic.
Hedgehog.
But yes, that should happen.
And then Sonic's just like, you don't have to you can slow down, dude, and enjoy the scenery. And he goes, wow, a fast rodent is telling me this. That must really mean something. Thank you.
He'd be like, my old jalopy doesn't go this fast. Every time I try to take my best gal out,
Oh,
it dies.
meow.
oh my god.
It's all coming together. Look at that.
What is it? Why are you by the bathroom? If you want a hug, come here. Can you hear that? I'm sure you can.
I heard the questioning. Meh.
He just talks now. Yes, what do you want? I can't pay attention to you. Go. There's two other people who live here. I was counting him for a second. I can't recommend Maine Coons enough if
Oh
you
my
like a loud
goodness.
boy who's soft to be with. Come here.
I'm curious to see how Wheeler deals
One
with
second.
this round.
Poorly.
Because
I'm,
there's some
yeah, it's just
choices.
My situation's gotten a little sticky. I'm a level with that. I think I just fall over and die. I think is maybe what I'm doing here.
Ref.
That go there, that go there, that bad, that bad. It all bad. Wait a minute.
It's all bad.
Why all bad? Wait, hold up. Maybe not all bad? Computer enhance. Oh no, it is all bad. Well,
I guess you could try re-rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, use the magic.
for just 2 though?
Um,
I mean, world's my onion. Maybe, I mean,
the re-roll changes the color of the dice as well, I think. So
Yeah.
you might
Your odds are fantastic.
your odds are gonna be something different.
It's like the Monty Hall problem. Like, you gotta reroll now or you're gonna get a goat.
yeah, you just choose the other door, right? It's just it's like the Monty Hall problem, a straight 50-50.
Yeah.
That goes there, that bad. That go there, that bad. Me want go there, also bad. So what if me move that to that? Game don't like that. Great. What about me move this? No, bad. Me move that. Me move that, me play that. What this square, that bad. All bad. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
All right.
Whew.
Final
right.
round.
Ooh,
Crap.
such variable dice.
Oh no. Oh.
It's not what I wanted.
But now you have more choice than ever.
You don't want any of this, but look at all these options you've got.
Yeah. So many choices.
It's like a cable company. Look at all these channels you get. You don't want any of them.
Pacha. Is that literally my only playable dice in here? Yikes.
See? It looks like a lot of dice.
I mean, that's a fine move. I'm actually super pleased with that.
All
I mean,
right.
we'll see how this all shakes out in the score.
Oh no. Well.
No.
Oh wait, no.
that's-
I got 2. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I
You're
realized.
good. You're good.
You'll have to excuse me. I didn't click the button. Oh. Well, it ain't perfect, but it's home.
This doesn't work. What is... Okay, what do you do? If anyone die.
I suggest the 1 die.
Yeah. Just trying to think, what are my likely candidates here?
1.
The red one. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I can move the red one.
Red 1.
You can't move the purple one?
No, if she moves that, she can't move.
I can't play the yellow one.
Especially if that ends up having a 1 under it.
But you can check.
Oh, that's true.
Do I mouse over and look at my thing? Let's see. I think it's just a color underneath here, but I could move the red one. I could re-roll.
Yeah?
That would be a favor for everyone. Loses me 2 points, doesn't guarantee I win. Yeah, probably not going to win anyhow.
I like that this game is like round 1 to 2, some genuine consideration for
Fart.
what you're gonna play. Round 3 to 6, Sonic Archie cross universe implications. 7 to 10, agonizing, just poring over every possible opportunity.
What choice do you have?
It's basically like the time, like you're just like, I need to go back, I need to fix this, but I can't. Everything just ends up being suffering.
Oh no. Oh no, Heather.
Well,
Sorry, Heather.
How do I do the magnifying glass thing again?
I think you click on the screen and kind of hold it for a second.
Ah, thank you.
Rack Laurel S says this game is a crescendo of oh no's. I don't think the dice have been particularly kind to anyone. Or maybe I'm a bad player. Probably both.
Yeah, I'm willing to blame these rolls on you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to blame almost anything on myself at this point in my life. So
Take the blame and just move on.
you know,
It's too much of a hassle to try to find the alternative.
yeah, just give in at some point. You know, whatever. Just let it.
Ruined.
You know, you let it wash over you, and you just become a piece of flotsam in the sea. It's very zen.
Yeah,
Bobbing around in a sea of shame and regret.
I'm already a hollow husk of a man. What's one more, like, oops, my bad.
Figured it out.
Solid.
Hey.
Puzzle time.
Dice.
It's that, like, okay, if I move this one, what do I have to replace it with in that square? And is that even possible with the dice that are there?
Yeah.
Oh no. I mean, thankfully you can click on the power, the move power, and it'll highlight which dice you can move. And so you can kind of, like, weigh your options that way without having to try and do it all in your brain.
It'll highlight? Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
That's what I was doing. I was like, okay, these are my options. Which ones do I maybe want to move? What's
That's
behind
handy.
them? Okay. No, that's a bad move. That's a bad move. That's that one.
Hmm.
Because you can always back out if you decide not to use it. As long as you don't actually follow through with using it.
Dugma says, having played this game many, many, many times, this is just how it goes.
It's kind of the upside of a game that uses so much, well, a game about dice, is that you could just always blame the dice.
This is the final form of D&D, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's not me who's out of touch, it's the dice.
It's these damn dice. If they let me bring my own set of dice, this would be a whole different story.
Ignoring color restrictions. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all.
Oh,
I mean, you can always try for the reroll. 3 dice.
I think I might have to try the reroll.
Might not be so bad. You've got only 3 numbers you can't use. Maybe get a different color in there.
Let's try it.
Oh, there you go.
It's doable.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's excellent, actually.
Wow, aggressive.
We did it. Let's see
Yay.
those scores. All
We
right.
completed another game.
Big money, no Emmys.
All right, I kind of forgot about my
What?
my private goal of trying to get purple at some point because it was just like I picked a difficult board. I need things to fit in the places the board has.
Corey, no, please.
Ta-da!
My secret
No.
color was blue.
Hi, Baxter. That screaming cat means it's time for us to take another short commercial break. But when we return, we will be playing a final game of this. So stick around. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Hello and welcome back to Crossing the Streams. We are here. We are playing Sagrada. It is a dice placement game. It is a game where there's that you got to put in dice. It's got rules. Like it's really straightforward as long as you know all the rules. And we're Corey so far.
The rules are that you can't put the same number next to itself or the same color next to itself. Those are the only rules.
And you have to start around the outside, and you can only place dice adjacent to where you are, right? You can't just go anywhere.
I think
Okay.
I need
Okay,
to
it is a little
restart my
more
game.
complicated.
It's
Yeah.
probleming.
Oh no, you're
Oh.
having problems joining?
Oh, it's oh, okay, they're at least quit now.
Oh dear.
A little frazzled.
Sorry, Wheeler, go ahead.
I was just going to say I also had to restart my game, but a quick one of those and we're back at it.
The rules are easy, and as long as you can get past the secret game of doing the online connectivity, it's very good. All right.
Okay. Let's try Virtus.
Ooh. All right. Ooh. So our special tools, because every time you play, you get a different set of tools. Today, or for this session, we're dealing with the flux brush. You can draft a die and then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. Oh. So if you like the color, but you don't like the number, that seems very useful.
Or if
The
you want
grind-
to totally screw someone over.
However you want to live your life. The grinding stone. You can draft a die and then flip it to its opposite side. For example, a 6 becomes a 1, a 5 will become a 2, a 4 will become a 3 will become a 4, a 2 will become a 5, and a 1 will become a 6. And the copper foil burnisher, making a return appearance in our toolbox. You can move any one die in your window, ignoring value restrictions on your window pattern. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions, so you can cheat the number if you need to. And here's our public objectives. We've got sets of 1s and 2s. For every 1 and a 2, you get 2 points. If you can get a row with no repeated numbers, then you get 5 points. Oh, per row. Oh, and then if you get 2 points for every 5 and 6. And I get to start, it looks like. Oh, and everybody has a little secret objective of the color they're trying to collect. Oh, no.
That's where you're wrong, Kathleen. For it is I who gets to play the first die.
I just saw my name come up. I was like, oh, I'm starting. Okay. You have to place your first die around the outside. That's about all the rules. And then it's just really hard based on that.
Great.
Solid.
Oh, not great. Well,
Strong start. Bold.
You had to start somewhere.
Move.
why are you all saying this like I made a mistake?
No, I think it was a good move.
That's it, I'm taking it back. I'm playing the other purple 6.
Okay.
Oh no, he caught on to our scheme.
I thought it would work. I thought he would just like,
Oh, you thought
damn,
you could...
one
you
and
can't-
done.
You can't pull anything like that over on old Fast Wheeler.
Who's
Why
old
we call
fast
them
wheeler?
wheelies.
They call me Old Fast because I have the digestive system and teeth of an elderly person, so I can only consume slim, fast shakes. And the lack of nutrition has melted my brain.
And you smell like an old person. It's like a trifecta.
Oh, I sweat and sure.
All of the color choices I have will goozle me in some way. I guess I could put, like, if I can't play the purple, the 6, because it's next to a purple. It's already a bad start. I can't play the 3 because it's next to a green one. I guess I could play this. No, I can't play that there because it's next to. I can't play.
What if you went for a lower scoring position?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. It's just kind of annoying. It's like, it's the first turn of the game and I have very few moves I'm actually capable of making.
Well.
Corey double plays, they call her. My 6! No!
So I'm assuming we all have a pile of dice in some respect. Does anyone have a favorite dice pile at home? A favorite dice that's like a color,
I like
or
this
a
one.
shape, or a size?
My favorite set of dice is in my cubby at the moon base, but it's my it's my bubblegum, like, cotton candy pink set.
I don't have an affinity towards a specific dice, but I do have a lovely little handmade dice bag that my handsome husband made for me. I was going to call it a handsome bag, but I guess calling my husband handsome earns me some amount of brownie points. It's got a little, like, thing you can put around your wrist too. It's great.
I think he'd be onto your your shenanigans by now.
I went to
What?
Wizards of the Coast and they opened up a loot cupboard and gave me a dice bag and some other crap. And I like this giant D20 that has the D&D for the 20, or like the ampersand stylized. And the bag came in the bag, full
big.
set.
Gotta like a good bag.
Yeah, it's got the drawstrings.
You know I keep that
And
Crown
it's not
Royal bag
Crown
on
Royal.
me. Oh, are you... Oh, God.
Come on, chat. You too. You tell me all about your favorite dice. I know some of you must have some dice that you like better than others. We all have dice friends, but some of us have dice best friends.
Or dice enemies.
What about dice acquaintances?
Are those the ones you keep at the bottom of the drawer that you kind of pretend that you might pick one time, but you don't?
Yeah, exactly. But, they'd never, you have a polite and cordial relationship,
My Crown Royal bag had a box of a German cigarette case in it. Oh, sorry, it's my turn. Oh, actually. Now hold on. Hold on. So everybody calm down. I'm about to start gaming. Wait, no, I'm not.
Well, in that case, I'll say, sure, Zangwin, I'll be your dice arch nemesis.
What does
I've never had one of
what
those.
What are the rules of a dice arch nemesis? Like, how do those roll?
It's probably a little more hostile than like a dice frenemy. lower death rate than like a Dice Antichrist or something like that.
So, is there a specific dice you have to be as a dice arch nemesis? Is that a D20 thing or maybe like a D4?
I feel like stupid fucking motorcycle. I feel like being a dice arch nemesis is more of a state of mind than anything else. Actually,
I picture a bunch of dice with like little tiny hats, and maybe like the evil ones have like little mustaches and beards or something. And
all things considered equal.
I don't know. Maybe one tap dances. I feel like one of them definitely tap dances.
Heather, have you ever played Dicey Dungeon?
I haven't, but it's in my wish list of things to get at some point. I've gone a little overboard in my game purchases for the last month, so I need to play some of them before I buy any. Like a responsible adult. Until next week when I forget and I actually get paid, and then maybe I'll just buy them anyway.
Aww. I was hoping for 3 of a kind on the red 4s.
Three of a kind. Wait, is this poker dice? Have I been playing properly the entire time?
Higher scoring track. Round counter.
Oh. Yeah, can we re-roll this to put another red 4 up there?
Like, I don't have a lot of dice at home. I've got like I've got the sets I bought for Vampire that I like because they're kind of the only ones I have, and then I have the proper Vampire dice that I have bought since but don't know how to use because I forgot how Vampire worked. So I think I need to also read some more things again to remember what I'm supposed to do and why they don't all have any symbols on them anymore.
I actually follow some dice people on Twitter, and it's really cool to see like different resin cast dice that have like flowers in them or other things. That would be cool. I like dice that are readable.
Me too.
Yeah. Like some of the dice I've seen are really, really pretty, but when I look at them I know there's not going to be any readability, and like I want them, but not quite like this.
I've always actually it seems like there should be a market for like, you know, basically large format dice. And it's weird, like even the dice we have at the office, right? Like the big dice we have at the office have weirdly small actual numbers on them. They're oversized dice, but they have regular sized numbers on it. But it's like a set of dice that are regular size, but like the numbers are literally as large as possible to fit into the thing for, you know, people with bad eyesight or just want to be able to see their dice from across the table.
We're streamers. Surely you can combine those 3 demographics.
Exactly.
I've also got a set of steel dice that I never bring to work because I'm afraid they'll cut our dice trays.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at least you need to use a dice tray with those. When you don't use, like, if you just try to roll those on, like, a table, it just, like, makes big dents.
Yeah.
Just cuts the table in half.
Yeah, I have a pair of shuriken that I really like to use for dice that have numbers all over them, but I'm really afraid that they're gonna cut everything.
Oh.
There's...
That's a lie, in case anyone in the
I have
chat
a
couldn't
6-sided revolver that I like to use occasionally.
You don't want a critical fail on that one.
No.
Oh, God, no.
I actually saw a YouTube video guy was talking about, he was just talking about how they make dice and different things and stuff. And in the course of the video, he was like, "Now I have some dice that I really like. This is like a dice that I like to use a lot, and I feel like it rolls really well, but I haven't really done any scientific tests on it. I don't know, but I'm gonna sacrifice the dice for this video." And he cuts it open, and there's like a big, air bubble in the resin of the dice. He's like, "Oh, that's why it was rolling so well."
Oh, so depressing.
I'm enjoying this placement tactic that you've got going on here, Miller.
Thank you. It's very cute.
It's really pretty.
It's definitely gonna work for you.
What?
Nothing.
What's wrong with it?
Mickey's,
What's wrong with it?
dice? What's your favorite dice?
Oh, 6.
Sorry, I was
I
talking
think.
to chat.
Oh, still 6. Draft a die, then flip it to the opposite side.
This is why people don't like spin downs.
Yeah, wait, are
not
these spin
again.
down D6s?
I don't think so. Not from the example that thing gives.
Well, no. On normal die, the opposite faces will add up to the value, other than like the 1. It'll be like the 1 and the 6, or the 1 and the 20 are on opposite faces, and the other sides add up to 6 or 7. They add up to the same number. All the faces add up to the same number if you add them with their opposite.
Yeah, 1 plus the total number of faces.
Yeah, 1 plus. I can math. That's a lie.
I guess so. It always adds up to 7, right?
Yeah.
On a d6 at least.
A D1?
D1s exist.
I mean, wouldn't it just be 1? Like, do you need to roll a dice for that?
I feel like no.
It's a dice, but not in
Yeah.
the third dimension.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's more of like a metaphor for a dice.
It's
D1 is
isn't it
just a
a
ball.
marble?
Ooh.
Two-headed coin. Oh, I love that Neutral Milk Hotel song.
I think Wormwood did a thing at one point in one of their Kickstarters where they were producing a set of like extreme value dice
Oh, there we go.
where so there was like 2 1s and 2 20s on the and so it's like basically like the idea is that the numbers on the dice were skewed such that it was more likely to either do natural 20s or natural 1s. High variance dice, right? That's what they call them.
That sounds like exactly what you want when you're playing a wild magic sorcerer or whatever it is. Because
Yeah.
you want that chaos roll.
There's a whole table. Like, you don't have to make your dice do weird numbers.
But like it's hard to actually activate the chaos magic. It almost never comes up. I want to be more chaotic. I want every third spell I cast to have some sort of unintended consequence where everybody turns blue for a while.
I mean, given the way we play, we can just make that a rule.
Yeah.
That's how all your turns go.
Yeah, wild
Every
magic
third one.
in 5th edition so far has been kind of disappointing in every stream, in all the streams that we've done, including one that took place entirely in a wild magic zone. Where
I know!
where every spell had a wild magic roll. I think it only has fired once, if that.
Isn't
that
all
the,
magic?
That was the one where, what was it? Adam turned someone into a houseplant or something?
I don't remember.
And it's been...
We just remember being salty about it. Come on. It fired in Temple of the Lava Bears. That was a long campaign, and I think it went off like twice. And each time, nothing. It was like not like terrible. Like if all of the outcomes are like at best minorly inconvenient, make them happen 5 times as often.
Right, I'm sorry. He turned himself into a houseplant. I forgot. That's the kind of chaos Adam does.
Lol owned.
Ooh, I like that. That rule is you can give yourself advantage on a roll, but if you do, the wild magic DC goes up by 1.
What makes the magic so wild?
He likes to
Serious
party on
question.
Saturdays at 2 a.m.
Oh,
He likes to go to the raves and
No, man.
put highlighters in his hair.
Magic,
Oh.
sometimes some magic just doesn't like to be pinned down.
I think it has to do with like the spell plague, you know, like Mistra, the Weave,
In Owl House, it means you get a palisman.
the time of troubles. Exactly.
Yeah, there's a wild magic sorcerer who's just like a sorcerer who has issues controlling their magic, and then there's also just like wild magic zones where all magic is messed up.
this is all so much more confusing than any of the Sonic Archie stuff that we talked about.
This is like the deep lore stream.
Oh, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm kind of just making whatever quips I can. And being
Welcome
like,
to-
yes, this fits here.
Welcome to Deep Cuts and Dice Rolls, where we just ramble on and play tranquil strategy games.
Sorry, Heather.
I mean, I do a stream weekly with Ian, and half the time I don't know what he's talking about. It's why I have a House of Lies to retreat into. I'm very good at
Only
it.
the lies will save you.
Thank God all these lies were here.
Just lying around, too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Have you thought about rebranding to Tilty House of Lies?
I like
Oh.
that the E-Block in the chat has says don't blame the House of Lies on him, but I'm gonna level with you. I invented the House of Lies as a way to call out Ian on stuff that I think he was wrong about, but I didn't know for sure how he was wrong, so I just called it a House of Lies because then other people would defend it or not. So it is his fault the House of Lies exists.
Fair.
It's a thing where you're like, I think what you're saying is a lie, but I don't know.
No, usually I know, I just don't know the piece of information I need to know to back it up, like what the actual truth is.
So
You don't know the facts, but you know that he's
So it's
bluffing
like-
real
It's not
hard.
quite
You,
right.
you
It's
don't
like-
know the
It's not
facts, but you
right.
know that he doesn't know. He also doesn't know the facts.
so
Yeah.
so you Scrabble him.
Yeah.
Like he puts down these facts and you're like, that's not a real thing. I can't tell you what it means, but I know that you're lying to me. Call the bluff.
Show me in the dictionary.
Yeah, show me. Funny enough, isn't this a neat little tether? We started talking about Sonic, voiced by Ben Schwartz, and now we're talking about House of Lies, a television show that used to be on air that starred Ben Schwartz, and it all comes together. And Isn't
Wow.
life? Isn't life funny like that?
6 degrees of Ben Schwartz.
Like a circle in 3D,
A circle.
a sphere,
A ball.
a marble.
A single-sided dice.
Floating in perfume,
In a man's hat, yeah.
served in a man's hand.
The last Askler, wasn't there a question about like who you'd want to hear go off in like a 3-hour rant?
It was like the other. What could you listen to the other two talk about for hours on end?
I think it was like one person, because I think Graham was like, Cameron, you could talk about, was it like some lore thing. And I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, I can just listen to Heather BS for a solid hour at the very least. It's always a good time.
It's been a while since I've been around anyone long enough to do that.
Okay, so that is not a Simpsons reference. That is a Yoko Ono reference. Get them straight. Simpsons was making a reference. They do that.
Is that when culture started collapsing in on itself? When we all started making Simpsons references to other references? But we only knew
Bugs
the
Bunny, I
Simpsons?
think, actually. Most references, a lot of media references other things that then the next generation doesn't actually know what it's referencing and so thinks that it comes from that thing. And Bugs Bunny actually references a ton of stuff that I've never heard of. And as far as
all
I'm
art
concerned,
is
it
made
comes
in a
from there.
void.
Mhm.
It forms fully in the artist's, the auteur's head, and then they just have to express themselves.
This is the idea that Bugs Bunny was the progenitor of all culture is known as the Wascally Wabbit theory. Oh, what a stupid fucking joke. Apologies. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm trying to flip some dice.
I don't think you understand why we invited you to the stream, Wheeler.
I really
Specifically
don't.
for this role,
Oh, perfect. Hot dog.
because we knew you would be a perfect fit in our stained glass dice window of comedy.
Stained dice window.
Thank you. Yeah. No longer am I just a stain on the window of comedy. Now I'm in the stained glass window of comedy.
Classic.
I watched one of the Aladdin sequel movies the other day, like Aladdin and the King of Thieves or whatever, which is the good one. It's got actually Robin Williams as the genie, but
That's got his dad and they do the gauntlet thing.
but it occurred to me as I was watching this how weird it must be for the people hanging out with Genie, like, because he's just, he's basically doing, Robin Williams' stand-up routine. Like, he makes references to, all sorts of pop culture stuff of our world, like other Disney movies, and references to like old actors from the 50s and things, and it's like all these people in
What?
in Agrabah are just like, okay. Like, eventually everyone just basically ignores what Genie does until he like, okay, are you done the thing? Okay, let's continue on with what we were talking about.
I think canonically, Genie experiences time differently. Like everything at the same time, future and past and present. I think he's the only large blue, nearly naked character that does that.
Right? They also never laugh at his bits. They like never laugh
Well, I mean,
laugh
they,
at the
they
like.
can't.
Well, they all suck. They're all just really bad. I mean,
I thought his
Ooh-wee.
Peter Lorre impression was pretty on the level.
he makes a Patch Adams joke and winks at the camera, and nobody knows what he's doing.
Or
That's a little too meta.
or if you're just like a citizen of Agrabah, and you're like, did everybody see the like jig parade that came through here yesterday? Was that like a real thing that happened? Like, are there 10,000 people in this city that weren't there before? Where are they?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some like innkeeper who's like, "Oh my god, look how many people came to town, yes." And he's like, "We're going to be full tonight. Quick, make extra food." And then like nobody shows up and it's like,
Oh no!
"Sir, you ordered 300 pounds of rice pilaf?"
I'm sorry. I can't pay you.
I mean, it's worth checking out some of the sequel Disney movies. Some of them can be okay or not bad or just atrocious. And
My
you'll
favorite's
never
the
know
new
quite what you
one, where
get.
in all the songs, Will Smith has to sit there going, aha, aha, doing that
I
Will
haven't seen
Smith
that one
thing
yet.
that he does in all his songs.
Does he actually do that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Aha.
That's wild.
I thought Aladdin and the King of Thieves was actually like not too bad as a movie. Not great in terms of like animation quality because it is a direct to tape sequel or whatever, but relatively
But, like,
entertaining as a movie.
Frozen 2 is a better movie
Than
than Frozen 1.
Think so?
Is it really?
Yes.
I haven't
seen
seen it.
Frozen 2.
Absolutely, it is.
think
I
it's-
saw Frozen 1 and I was like, eh.
I think
Oh
I
yeah,
like-
know
you
what?
said Olaf was a mood.
Oh yes, because Olaf is having existential crisis about existing.
I mean, that's fair. There
thinks-
aren't any other sentient snowfolk around.
And Olaf thinks that all the adults seem to actually not panic or have any anxiety, and he can't wait until he gets older and also does not have the crushing weight of anxiety upon him. And those are things he says. He is a mood.
I think I
Honey.
like the songs in the first one better.
I'm sorry, Sven has a weird cover, like, parody song with Kristoff and like his reindeer, and it's
course.
very moody, and it's funnier. It's a better movie. Frozen 2 is better.
Again, if you're a citizen of Arendelle or whatever, life kind of sucks. Like
So cold.
you've been almost entirely destroyed at least like twice, if not 3 times. At the in order so that the queen can have like an emotional fulfilling thing happen.
The queen walks past herself in like this thing where there's memories going on, and she can see herself singing the Let It Go song. And she's just like, oh man, I can't believe I was like that last movie. It's great. It's way better of a movie. You should all watch Frozen 2 and then come back and tell me that I was right.
Okay.
mean, and that's like a different style where they actually were like, let's do it up right, put it into theaters and actually do it as like a full sequel, not the direct to DVD stuff.
I can't remember. I don't think
Oh.
I've been to a theater in like 30 years.
I think there's probably just too much money to be made by putting that in the theater,
Oh yeah.
right?
Agree. No purples, eh? I get 2 turns in a row.
Might as well just shove another blue in. Yes.
Well, no, look, all I need here is this is so open now.
It's all coming together.
I mean, it does mean that I don't get my row bonus here, but I can't count anyhow, so it's probably fine.
What's a henway? Sorry. Wheeler's putting all his jokes in chat.
No.
I'd like to make a formal complaint.
Oh my god. I just had somebody asked a question, and it happened to be Hosk. It was a mod, and I thought I would provide the accurate answer.
Yeah, Wheeler is committing a
I
service.
like this one.
Yeah, but it just makes me look weird when I laugh at them.
I mean, I could also just laugh out of context too, if that'll help.
Please. Just
Just pretend you saw some funny dice.
Would it help if I started spontaneously crying? I could also do that.
If you
to
wouldn't mind,
balance
please.
things out.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
To
the
ground us a
comedy and the
bit?
tragedy.
Yeah.
It's like a pair of masks, right? You can't just have the comedy.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll sing an aria in the background to tie it all together. Draft a die, then re-roll it. I'm worried that if I use my flux brush and it gives me not an outcome on the die, but like, so when it says draft a die and re-roll it, does it just randomize any of the die I pick?
No, I think it just changes the number.
You pull out a new die and it rolls. I think is how that one works.
The reroll one?
Yeah.
Draft a die, then reroll it. I think you pick the die and then reroll it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, until you hit that green commit, you can just futz with stuff.
I got green commitment issues.
These 5s will be the death of me.
You gotta move.
You got a couple.
Yeah, but there's already 5s in those rows.
They're not the moves she wants.
This is the big rose shade variety.
Yeah.
It's 5 points.
See, at the beginning of your life, you have some rolls of dice that were given to you, and you can make some choices, and they're all kind of open-ended for a while, and then as you get older, all these restrictions start coming into play, and suddenly you don't have time anymore, or you picked the wrong choices beforehand, but it's not like you can go back and redo your school, so you're just stuck. You're just here.
Wait a minute.
This is life now.
Well, you're locked in now.
Step 1, choose rich parents.
Okay.
How could I goozle Penelope like that off the top? Why would I do that?
And unfortunately, it's a weird dice roll at the beginning, and if you flub it, it's just...
Then you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
Yep,
They don't let
sorry.
you re-roll.
Game over.
Well,
Roll credits.
not much you can do.
Oh, wow. Oh, you've got a little problem spot there. Ooh.
Ooh, sorry, kid. We weren't rich. If there's any consolation, though, the world's gonna burn up in 50 years. Good luck, have fun.
So back to Frozen. My stepmom's name is Elsa, and she became very popular after the movie, and she works with kids that now force her to sing the songs
Of course.
and perform magic. She's not a magician.
Wait,
She has
No?
no ice magic or ice powers.
Mm-hmm.
But
they...
the children are like, Frozen Elsa, do the thing. So she has
And-
to.
she, like, puts two rings together and shows they can't break apart and then pulls them apart.
I think so. I've never seen her at work, so I
feel like you could get a couple of spray bottles that are at least very cold and just pretend you can't quite get the ice going because it's too hot out, and make yourself a little sprinkler.
You're gonna tell a 4-year-old you can't get. It's too hot out. I can't use my ice powers.
Yeah,
Yes.
and double down on it too if they question you. Yeah, it's hot out. What am I gonna do? Put out the ice to have it melt? No, that's water magic.
I mean, I guess I could do the distraction technique of, here, I bought a freezy, there's your ice magic, go away.
Bribe them.
Pelt the children with ice cubes.
Yeah.
That's a kind of solution. What am I gonna do if it never rolls a 2 again?
Suffer, I think. Or I guess flip a 5.
Right?
You could flip the 5 that's still there.
I can flip the 5 that's still there.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd listen to my advice. I'm not as good at this game as you are, but
Oh, are you? Oh, yeah.
I think the scores
Well-
literally bear that out.
I'm gonna have to see the averages from your last 5 games in order to take any advice or input
Yeah,
from all
that's
of you.
fair.
Chat included.
What?
Chat, I need your scores in
Yeah,
triple kit.
yeah.
And your credit card numbers.
And yep.
Just
Childhood
to verify your
address?
identity, you know,
Mhm.
along with your driver's license. I require 2 forms of ID and 1 with photo.
Chat
Pet
license and
names.
registration, please. Pet names. And we need your Hollywood actor name, which is the name of your pet and the street you grew up on.
Some of you aren't in North America, right? What's the number that all of you get when you're born? What should I be asking for?
Yeah, ours are social insurance numbers, but in the States, it's
Social Security.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
SSNs.
no matter where you're born, I think we're all born with a little bit of sin.
I got my SIN card finally when I was like 14.
That's your
Yeah.
born identity.
I remember
Whoa!
turning 14.
Robert Ludlum's in chat? Amazing! Sorry.
I remember turning 14 and it's like, okay, time to go get this number thing. And it's like, why? So you can get a job.
Yeah,
Why?
you gotta work. You're 14. It's time to quit freeloading.
Not like back in the old days where they'd force kids as young as 13 to work. We do things a little more humane nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, big money. Is your secret colored green?
Nope.
Go fish.
Okay, I picked a 5. Does anyone need a 5? A black 5?
Yes, because I totally forgot we had our secret things.
Yeah, I've been ignoring
Oh.
mine very heavily.
2 flips into 5, eh?
And to be honest, my board choices basically had a bunch of extra colors in them that I have to make that don't line up
Fine.
with my my private secret goals of other choices I would rather make.
It's fine. I'm not going to get any of my row bonuses. Because this is hell, and I'm in it.
Mr. Scrooge says we won't be getting row bonuses this year.
Back to work, Cratchit!
Yes, sir. Oh, this is all terrible. What? Wait a minute.
I feel like we've a good portion of us have just gotten sucked into lore and other weird amounts of conversation that you look at the dice on your turn and you're like, oh right,
These dice are poison!
Poison. It's driving me out of my mind. Okay, I'm gonna flux brush, but if I lose by 1 point, I'll be very upset. Wait, what? Draft a die and then re-roll it.
Pick a die.
Yeah, you gotta pick a die first. So you get the color, but not the number, right?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Deal.
That
Oh, I
one
think-
might... Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh.
it's very similar to
It gives you a
grinding
different problem.
stone.
But it used my entire turn?
You still have to put a die down.
Yeah, now you have
Right,
to place
but
a die.
I used my turn to do so.
What, really?
Yeah. Oh no. All right, if I lose by 2 points, I'll be really upset. Or 3 now.
Well,
All right.
you technically have choices.
Technically have choices. What's on the other side of a 5?
A 2.
Oh, right. Yeah. So the dice that you rolled was the dice you had to use,
Yeah.
Or...
and because you
I-
couldn't use the dice you rolled, that was your turn.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I was under the impression that you'd be able to use that, and then even if you couldn't use it, it would return to the draft pool and then you would still be able to make a selection.
Yeah.
That would be a fair way to use that power. What a roll of the dice otherwise. Ah.
Yeah, I did it to optimize my positioning, and then got punished by the lack of a third sentence explaining that this ends your turn. And hubris, punished by hubris as well.
Hubris is, you know.
This might
Hell of
be
a
like
force.
my chance to fix my mistakes. No. Hopeless.
Can any of
All
us
this
really,
hopeless.
really fix our mistakes, Corey?
No. Not today. Fine.
I would pass.
Ah. All right, I gotta use a power here. Well, that one won't work. That won't work because I don't want the colors. But I can move a dice. Any one dice in your window, ignoring value restrictions. You may speak. All right.
Yeah, that's the one that I was mostly considering last round. Or my turn.
Oh, it's giving me one option to move? It's only lighting up one square. Why? What do you... That's weird. How could I make this work for myself? No, that won't work. I just need to free up. Is there any rows where I've already screwed up and sort of goozled myself? If I... Let's see. Oh, watch Kathleen's brain work in extreme slow motion. Everybody get ready for this. I don't have that many other colors.
That was the sound of us going into slow-mo.
Yeah.
In the end, we're all just trying to survive. It's okay.
Oh no, I can't move that one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I only got one green dice on my board.
How'd that happen?
I didn't care about them. So I've got to move a purple dice.
Callous.
Felt like we had a lot of red.
But a 2's got to go there. Which is fine. Because there's a 2 down there.
Well,
Then do I get to place my board? Place a dice?
could if you
If
had a
there was-
legal move to make.
Oh, undo. Wait, go back to my board.
Yeah, because
Oh, because it's red.
2 there and it's red, so you can't put that there.
What if I use this and then I move
Can
this
you move
dice?
the green too?
I can't move the green 2. And then I still get a bonus on the... No, I don't get a bonus on this row, and I can't put a 3 there. Because, like, here's the thing. If I break up one of these rows where I have all of the different values, I'm, like, losing 4 points to do this. I think it's better just to leave my board empty and take the 1 point loss rather than screw up, you know? Because I have a thing here, and then I'll also use some of my victory points. I'm done. I'm walking away. There's probably an actual way to solve that problem, but you know what? We'll figure it out. Tell me what I did wrong in chat, and then I won't read it.
If you're watching this on YouTube, it was a warm day today.
You can
And
put the
please tell
comments
us
on
what
YouTube.
Kathleen did wrong.
Yeah, put the comments on YouTube so I can not look at them there either. I can't move the green 2 because I need to put a 2. I need to put a green dice back, but there's no green dice available.
Chat says your mistake was being mean to chat.
Oh, I wasn't really being mean to you.
Chat, no one's been that mean to you.
No one's been mean to chat.
Yeah, you want to see mean to chat? Push it just a little further. Just kidding. I hope everybody's had a great day playing Sagrada. Sagrada? Oh, crap.
Sangria.
Sangria. I can't believe...
All is lost.
Okay, remember when I said 2 points? I meant 5 points. Plus 2. Oh my god. 5, 2. Plus I lose 4 for that. Oh.
I feel like I did okay.
All right. That's it. Perfect timing. It takes about just under an hour to play one round of this. And that's it. That's the stream for tonight. Thank you so much. The game we are playing, one more time, is Sagrada. You can get it on Steam. It is a fun dice rolling, moving game. It's kind of a stressful, head scratching game, honestly, but I like it. All right. So, first of all, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for your support of our Patreon. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're great. Please give us money so we can keep being great as well. Should we look at what's coming up next, Paul? My
Sure.
gosh.
It's magic.
Yeah. James, Graham, and Adam in some combination. We'll be playing Magic tomorrow. Followed by Graham and Cameron and Ian doing the long game, playing some of that Destiny 2. And then on Friday, Heather and I will be continuing our Play It Forward of It Takes Two. So far, it's been super fun.
You gonna fix your marriage?
We're in an airplane with
I don't know.
underwear, made of underwear.
Yeah. So, I mean, definitely. That's how all marriages begin. Airplane made of underwear. And after that, it'll be Checkpoint.
Woohoo!
Chill Point with Heather and myself and Beej. And then on Friday Night Paper Fight, it's going to be Commander with the D&D AFR Commander decks. And that's going to be Kathleen and Wheeler and Serge and Nelson? Who else is
Ben...
Surge. Ben.
Come on.
Ben.
Ben.
Yes.
Kathleen, Wheeler, Serge, and Ben.
Yes.
So that should be super neat. Those are the pre-constructed AFR Commander decks. And they appear to be quite spicy. So
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
should be a fun one. And a whole bunch of new cards, too. Like, there's a bunch of cards that are in the Commander sets that aren't actually in the normal set. And then nothing on Saturday at the moment. And then on Sunday, It Takes Two continues. We're doing that 11 o'clock on Wednesday and Friday and Sunday. So we're going to be doing that again. Followed by Rhythm Cafe. Starstruck Prologue. What's that?
I had no clue. That's Ian's turn.
Followed by Gwen. What's that?
It's me and all of my large bald children, and I clone them, and I send them to war, and then if they die, I just make more. Yep. It's the military-industrial Gwent complex.
Your Caillou army says yeet the rich.
I mean, they have the body of a young Vincent Diesel and the mind of an old Caillou. An aged Caillou.
And then on Monday, Can't Draw Horses Club, where Corey and who's going to be your guest?
My guest is Heather Kelly, who is a designer from the States. She'll be working on perspective drawing with me.
Ooh.
Cool. And then we'll Beej and Adam and myself will be well, really, Adam will be looking at continuing on with Gnomes 100 Dragon 0. Beej and myself will be there to add moral support. And hopefully we will actually like accomplish something in it and fight a dragon or two.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
So lots of cool stuff.
Before we do subs, I just want to remind chat that if for some reason Loading Ready Run doesn't make our stream enough for you, that the other people in the stream, myself included, and many others who work for Lure have home streams. And so if you want to check those out, you can either check the Loading Ready Run team page, or we have the home stream command in the chat. Maybe there'll be more stuff that you can find that you like.
Yeah.
Check out
Fill the
Kathleen's
void.
music show on Saturdays with music,
don't.
and Heather's doing Metroid still.
I think I'm still Metroid right now.
Still Metroid,
Lost.
and I believe Wheeler is playing a game called Magic the Gathering.
I'm giving it a shot. Don't like it so far, Corey. Don't like it so far. Don't think it'll stick around.
And these fly-by-night games. All right, let's thank people who subscribed during the stream. Starting with...
Sax Python was gifted a sub by Like a Goat.
Oh, wait. Sorry, that was supposed to be me. I just wasn't paying attention. I was like, I can close Sagrada now. Hey, Angelic Knighthood. Thanks for being here. I'm jumping in.
Fairgrim for 24 months. Streamiversary, birthday, subiversary, whatever we call them. Welcome back.
Thank you, Contingent Cat, for 49 months of support.
Go ahead, Wheeler.
But Dr. McBoop, I am thanking you for 55 months. Welcome back.
Oh, I Legion is a brand new subscriber. Welcome. Thank you very much.
Worth it for 4 months. Welcome back.
Itoma the Fuzzy. Welcome back for the 7th month.
Show Supercharge, 53 months.
And no, it's not my turn.
No, you can
Isn't
go
it?
ahead.
This is your turn.
It actually is.
Oh, thank God. Metal Lupus, 92 months.
Pokedude 512 for 7 months.
And Aitsu 100, back for the 26th month. 2 Baker's Years. Welcome back.
Wow, thank you for all the gifts, Demon Fire. Excellent as always.
And thank you, Matthew Dennis MTG, who's been here for 18 months, 1.5 years.
That's
Congratulations.
a double baby. Wow. Call that one a double baby.
Yep.
Double baby.
Yep.
Have you
That's
ever
what happens.
had a double baby?
Ooh, with
on
a
the
double
rocks?
baby.
And thank you for the 1,070 bits, everybody. Getting those bits. Bits.
Yay. All right. I think we're done for the night. But please, as we exhaustively described, there's so much more content on this channel, so please stick around. In the metaphorical sense, we're stopping broadcasting now.
Yeah, got a double baby that's been crying all night.
And if you don't like us, there's always Sonic the Hedgehog.
Bye,
And
everyone.
Knuckles.